Howdy, I'm Carter Burgin. I grew up heavily involved in both the 4-H and the FFA. My passion for the pork industry started in 3rd grade when I got a handful of gilts and bears that I got to show at county and at the majors, and we got our teeth kicked in, but then we learned and we grew from there. I was heavily involved in the livestock judging competition. I come from a long family history of collegiate livestock judgers, and once I got to the point where I had to make the decision of what do I want to do after high school, it was pretty easy to stick with the livestock judging route, and I wasn't too particular about where I ended up. I visited some places, and within the first 10 minutes of my tour at Blinn, I felt like this was home, and I went there, had 2 of the best years of my life. Learned more about livestock in general, but specifically show pig projects with the extremely intelligent minds that we had at Blinn to get to gain information from. Then once I was done at Blinn, it was a pretty easy decision to transfer over to Texas A&M University. Made a little switch of career path towards the end of my undergraduate degree when I decided I wanted to be an ag teacher. Decided to spend 2 more years at A&M learning how to properly be an ag teacher by getting my master's degree and my certification. That leads me to where I am today, getting ready to start my first ag teaching job in Cameron, Texas, come August. So what I really like about ag teaching is the idea of telling kids to sit down in a seat and read out of a textbook isn't really a thought in an ag classroom. Instead of doing that, we go out to the ag barn and we doctor pigs. We bring live animals in and talk about the different primal cuts. And what I think is super unique about it is it appeals to a broader audience of students. So not every kid is going to be super good at math or science or reading or whatever. And some of them probably don't care at all about what I'm trying to teach them in ag, but they're at least doing something that's fun and that's engaging. And as much as they don't want to remember it, if I do my job in properly educating them in an effective and engaging way, even if they try to forget it, they're not going to be able to. And that might even plant a seed that makes them want to end up in the ag world as a career. This is an industry that has shaped me into who I am today. So as lovers of agriculture, it is vital that all of us band together and show these kids that these opportunities are extremely important for their growth and to learn how to do hard work without complaining about it too much. One of the things that I'm really going to focus on whenever I become an ag teacher is trying to get as many students as I can to get extremely invested in these projects, because it's a huge time investment, but it will definitely pay off if they put in the work that they need to. If we don't do anything to fix these concerning numbers, nobody's going to. And then industries that we grew up with that raised us are just going to cease to exist. For those of you that are fixing to start your either adult life or college life, and you're still wanting to be involved in the pork industry, just do it. Don't think about it, just do it. So that's what one of the jobs that I think that I have whenever I become an ag teacher, to show these kids that there are those opportunities to get to work with an animal and to take on that kind of responsibility that will inevitably grow them regardless of how successful they are in the long run.